It is a great day to be alive and a great evening to learn about an incredibly dynamic company and a business model that has been around for 3 decades. And the one thing that I'll say about it without stealing Cheryl's thunder tonight is that if you are a person who spends money and a consumer, which we all are, this is the thing that you wish existed, but didn't know that it existed. And tonight you are going to find out that it is as real as it gets. It is the really real world. And we are just so privileged and blessed and highly favored to have a wonderful colleague and friend that goes by the name of Cheryl Wilson from Venice, Florida, who is a former educator and educational consultant. And you can see her accolades there on the screen in front of you. And she is a professional coordinator, which means she has earned at least $4,500 in a 4-week pay cycle. That is getting in the realm of some really decent money that you can build not just a life, but a lifestyle on, guys, okay? And what's great about Cheryl presenting with us tonight, she has such an educator's heart. So she doesn't just fly through slides and breeze over your head. She does have a desire that it really gets into you and that you can really grasp the concepts of what we're going to be sharing here tonight. But don't fret and don't stress. See it a second time and a third time and get the information again. But Cheryl, we couldn't be happier to have you. For many people, this being their first look, what a great opportunity it is for them to hear from you. So without any further ado, I will turn it over to you. And thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
Awesome. Thank you, Jason. We so appreciate it. And guys, I want to welcome every one of you this evening. We are so excited that you're joining us. We know some of you are here to evaluate as a favor to somebody. Some of you are here for your second look at this incredible business. Some of you, as Jason said, this may be your first look. So I'll give you a little bit on my background. As it says here, I'm a former educator. So my background was actually teaching high school and university level mathematics, as well as working for the College Board. You know, when I found this incredible business 16 years ago, I had 0 business experience. What I loved about this is that I was able to follow a simple system that we're going to talk about tonight. And I was able to wrap it around my crazy, busy 70-hour-a-week work schedule. That made all the difference for me. And because of that, I truly changed my life with this business. But I will tell you, I was probably the most skeptical person you'll ever meet. When I was first introduced to this, I thought it was one of those things. I did my homework, I investigated, and what I found was a business that truly changed my life and allows me to also educate and help other people as well. So we're going to give you a little bit of a walkthrough tonight. I guarantee you'll still have some questions. Your job is to book a follow-up with the wonderful person that invited you. And that way you can make sure that you get all your questions answered and learn more about this. So markinamericashop.com, what is it? Well, it's a system. It's for entrepreneurs to create a supplemental income. And we have revolutionary technology, but what I love is we're powered by people just like every one of us. You don't need any special background. You don't need any special talents. You just have a business that you can follow a system and be able to find a way to your success by doing that. You know, here's something. How many of you have noticed the retail store is going away? Whoa. I mean, every time I turn around, another store is closing. These are major trends right now. Online sales is going through the roof. And what's exciting is we are positioned to be ahead of all of these trends. As Jason mentioned, we're around for almost 30 years. So actually, we started in 1992, so we're in our 29th year. And we were already ready when these trends happen. People want one-to-one marketing. They don't want the mass marketing. And you know what? Entrepreneurship, everybody these days is looking for a way to be their own boss. And it may be full-time, it might be part-time, whatever that may be, but they want a way to be able to do that. And that is what this company offers us. So what do we like? Well, we're kind of a hybrid. We're like a franchise in that we take the best parts of franchising, which is that we're systemized and standardized. We have those management systems, marketing tools already developed for you. My favorite piece, having been a teacher, was the fact that we have training systems already in place, market-driven products, and branding and increased visibility. But we took away the downsides of a franchise. We don't have the franchise fees and royalties. It's very minimal to start up this business. Love the tax advantages, no large monthly overhead. Here's a big one. You are not restricted territorially. And for many businesses, especially franchising, you're allowed a certain area. You cannot go outside that area. Here, you are not limited. And it's part-time with flexible hours. How many of you are busy in your lives? Yeah, like every one of us. How great to be able to wrap this around your life, and very, very little risk. So the company itself, like I said, started in 1992. We are global. Love that. We're product brokerage, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes, but we're headquartered in Greensboro, North Carolina. And you can see our operations in all of these different countries right now. We're A+ on the Better Business Bureau. That was huge. I did my homework before I ever partnered, and that was where I went to look to see what the trust factor was for this company. A+ rating is huge. And we Torch Award winner twice for trust, performance, and integrity. Next thing you want to look at, is this company making money? You know, what's happening here? Take a look at this. $9.8 billion with a B dollars in accumulated retail sales since we started our business in 1992. And out of that, more than half has been paid back to unfranchised owners. That is huge. You don't hear that from companies. And what's wonderful, we have thousands of unfranchised owners earning on a weekly basis, and hundreds who have earned in excess of $1 million in commissions. So let's talk about the 45-year plan. I, as a teacher, never had heard of this. And when I saw this, I was actually stunned. These are statistics, okay, that are coming from government sources. Well, take a look at this. It says that after getting out of school and working for 45 years, 95% end up either still working, dead, or financially struggling. Guys, that's 95 out of 100 people. Only 5 out of 100 end up financially fit, meaning when they stop working, their lifestyle doesn't change. You have to ask yourself right now, if you left your job, would your lifestyle change? Most people go, yeah, I have no money coming in at that point. The whole goal is to create that supplemental income so you actually have choices in your life, and then you are having financial plans for yourself, not just for the person or business that you're working for. So this is considered a 2 to 3 year plan to create that foundation for supplemental income. And you have to think, you know, what might that do for you? Well, it could help reduce debt, could help you save for a college fund, could help you save for retirement. How great it would be if you had a way that your mortgage, rent, or car payment was paid each month, and then potential tax advantages. So great reasons with a supplemental income. So here comes the product brokerage slide. Love that we are a product brokerage company. What that means is we are not the manufacturer. Now, why is that a good thing? Because we can change as the marketplace changes. Products have come in and out over the last year. We've seen it. Certain products that people were buying 2 years ago, they certainly are now. We are able to swing with that marketplace because we are not manufacturing. That is huge. Also, I love that we are also an internet marketing company. We are partnered with thousands of stores. Customers can shop from us for free, but earn free cash back. It's a great, great way. So we are getting the best of both worlds, having our own line of product brokered products along with all of our stores. And I'm going to talk about shop.com shortly. So when you put it all together, we're actually the concept of a shopping annuity. Many people want to have an annuity, but you have to fund it, meaning you have to put all the money in order to have money in there when you eventually want to take it out after 30, 40, even 50 years. And way we fund this is through our shopping. I often ask people, no matter what the economy is doing, do you still have to spend money to live? The answer is yes. We all need toothpaste, we need food, we need shoes, you know, we need paper towels, we need garbage, you know, cans and so on. We all have to spend money on a daily, weekly, monthly, and annual basis. Well, what's great is with this, we have a way to take that spending and turn that into helping support a supplemental income. And not only that, but when we or anyone that shops online, we get 100% credit for those purchases. We're going to take you through that shortly. So here's where decision we make. We have the 45-year plan, which basically is 95% broken. You saw that big circle just recently. And then we have the 2 to 3 year plan, where we are working on creating that supplemental income, and we're investing the 8 to 15 hours a week around our schedule. So I'm going to assume that you want to see the 2 to 3 year plan. So I'm going to take you through that. And first we have a disclaimer. The earnings depicted are atypical, and the success of any unfranchised owner depends upon their hard work, talent, and dedication. So for typical earnings, we actually have a website. It's market-america.info/MAIS. So we are completely transparent, guys. You can get all the information that you need with this company. So there are 5 steps. I'm going to take you through each of these, and let's start with step 1. After you have done your due diligence, after you have really done what you need to do, and you're going to work with your mentor to help support you, you then make a decision if you'd like to be a sales rep or an unfranchised owner. The difference is, as a sales rep, you're only as good as your last sale. As an unfranchised owner, there's a subscription fee of $129.95. You can earn retail profit, be part of our training system, but you get the shop.com website, along with other websites to market your business, management reports, and you get to participate in that compensation plan to help you earn that supplemental income, up to $3,600 in weekly commissions per business. Now, that $129.95 covers a getting started guide. I followed that to the T because I knew my goals and knew what I wanted to accomplish. We have an unfranchised manual with all the information in it. We have a UFO magazine, the seminar system, audio training. We have all of these wonderful websites, including shop.com, globalshop.com, marketamerica.com, and we can actually run our business from our smartphone. But the best is the last one. Coaching and mentoring by experienced unfranchised owners. We all lock arms together with this business to support one another. So let's talk, my favorite part, numbers. I love the numbers. We're going to talk about something called BV, which is business volume. That's a point value assigned to our brokered products, so the exclusive products, and that's what I'm going to walk you through right now. So there is a wholesale cost. There is the point value attached to it, and then there is the retail price. The difference between retail and what our cost is the profit that you actually make, goes right in your pocket. Our biggest line is our health and nutrition. And I'm going to hold up one of my favorite products, OPC3, which is a wonderful anti-inflammatory that's actually medically proven, which is great. But guys, this line is so unique because of the delivery system. It's a crystalline powder. You mix it with water, it absorbs very quickly, and the body has that bioavailability. So when you take your supplements, what absorbs is what matters. So you definitely want to get some more information on our wonderful health and nutrition line. We also have a weight management division, wonderful division. We use low glycemic eating, get info on that. Believe me, a lot of people got a little bit fluffy over the last year. We also have personal products. So shampooing our hair, using shower products. It's a way for us to create, again, that supplemental income. Age management products for the inside and outside of the body. Full line of products for baby and children. Jewelry, love the layered line. I have one of our necklaces on right now. Wonderful high-end jewelry at very, very discounted prices. Modus Cosmetics, wonderful cosmetic line. It's a cosmeceutical line. And in fact, we are #1 on Instagram. If you're interested in cosmetics, go search that out. You're going to be very, very impressed with the quality and the ability to even customize our cosmetics. We have skincare for men and women, internet services where we can actually move websites to small to medium-sized businesses. We have products for inside the home as well as our pups and our kitty cats. And these products, guys, are safe for our homes, which I love. We have an entertainment division, and we also have a shop financial division where you can laser beam approach a GPS to getting out of debt very, very quickly. And are coming soon. So what's that mean? We're always keeping up with the marketplace. Next, we have our internet stores. Remember, we have a couple of thousand of these stores that we all shop at anyway. And when we shop at these stores, our customers get free cash back. It's totally free to be a preferred customer. But behind the scenes, as business owners, we get bonus points that help to pay us that supplemental income. Take a look and see if some of these are stores that you're not already shopping at. And ways to create that BV and IBV, which are our bonus points. Again, the partner stores, we simply do what we do anyway, but change how we do it. We convert our spending. I mean, rather than buy shampoo from a Walmart, I'm going to buy it from myself. Our products are better, and I'm getting that higher percentage of bonus points. But in the middle, you see that trial size marketing. We have many products now that are in these trial size packets. We have a whole system to go with this so you can develop a customer portfolio. Here's a great news. You don't need thousands of customers. You can make this business work with approximately 10 customers. So you're not looking for hundreds and hundreds of people to be purchasing these products. And we have online orders and reorders, very simple to be able to move this to a customer base. Next thing we do, we want to qualify our business one time. The way we fully open our business is with 200 business volume. And when that happens, it opens both sides of our business. You can see where the points can start accruing on each side. Now, let me show you what most people do. We have a wonderful Fast Start program for only $429, free shipping, tax depending on which state you live in, but that includes the $129.95 plus a wonderful product selection. You get to choose which of these packages fits with what you feel you would like to work with. I love the first one. We really kind of call that our shopping annuity Fast Start program. And you can see there's lots of great products that you can be trying and also sampling to others. And with that comes not only the 200 BV, but actually 300 BV, which fully opens your business and already puts some points into your banks. Next thing we do, when we work a job, we're working for ourselves. There is no leverage. Guys, those people, we saw that circle with the 5% that was financially fit when they reached the end of when they wanted to stop working. When we're working a job as an employee or even self-employed, having our own business in typical mainstream business, we're really working for ourselves. And it's so important to develop that concept of leverage. So you aren't doing this all by yourself. What we want to do with this business is we want to identify two wonderful people who also have the same kind of goals that you do, want to build a supplemental income, want to make a difference in their lives. And perhaps out of doing that, Mark and Kate are the ones that are going to partner with you. Think about who you know, who maybe wants to have a little more in their lives. They want a way to get out of debt. They want a way to pay for college. Maybe they want a way to take a great vacation. Who do you know that you and the person that invited you can run this business by them? It isn't for everyone, and that's okay, because you're looking for great people that really want to lock arms with you and the team of people working with you as well to make a difference in their life. Next, what we do, we work together. And now we're going to help support Mark to look for two partners, Megan on his left, Sarah and Rick on the right, and Kate looking for Kevin and Ann and Ben. So what happens here is people simply lead to people. And each person in this graphic has a vested interest in being successful. And as those people lead to people, as you see here, here's you, we have Mark and Kate. We've helped Mark and Kate lead to their 2 partners. So now that is open for them to be earning that supplemental income. You can see that Megan has now identified and working with Chris, and Sarah and Rick have identified a couple of partners. People are just going to keep leading to people. Now, suppose not only Mark and Kate, but maybe a 3rd person was excited about this. What we do is we place them down in the organization, which is exciting because, you know, my favorite thing about this part is the fact that we're strengthening our team. Guys, we don't build horizontally, we build vertically. So as you bring Matt, and Matt decides to register his business and become a business owner, you can see Matt's purchased a Fast Start Kit. All right, here comes the magic. Matt is going to generate 300 business volume when he opens his business. Now watch what happens. Matt gets all 300 business volume, but Chris, Megan, Mark, you, your senior partner, and anybody above that will get 100% of the 300 business volume points. That is huge. When you look at other business structures, they're usually percentages and it's diminishing returns. We pay from the bottom up, which is fantastic. And then maybe a 4th person might come on board, such as Erica. We place Erica somewhere down in the team. Erica's points go up at 100% to everyone in that vertical line as well. And as you see here, perhaps the senior partner might be doing the same thing, building down in the organization. So let's say they place someone down below Matt. That person will now benefit. Think about this. Everybody has a vested interest to help one another to be successful. Believe me, your senior partner is interested in supporting everyone in that organization, as are you, Mark, Megan, and so on, because we all have our own business. We're not employees of working this. And as you see here, every day people are ordering. They might be ordering for a customer. They might be ordering for their own personal use, but business volume is being generated by different people who are in this network. And you can see how all the points come up at 100%. Now, here's another magic moment here for you guys. There is no bottom to this. There is no point where you still don't get the 100%. So there's always that vested interest to help one another. There's always interest in supporting and making sure people are doing well. Love that about this company. And how do we earn commissions? Well, first, you must have a partner on your left and a partner on your right that you have personally introduced to the business and they've registered their business. At that point, the money machine, so to speak, is turned on. And then the bonus points, the BV, will come up every single day. When, not if, but when. As the totals come up, we reach 1,200 volume, business volume on the left and 1,200 on the right. The company will put a $300 check, excuse me, into your bank account. Okay, so how long does that take? If you're helping and supporting, you're doing some of the trial marketing. We have Wellness 101s that we do as Zooms. We have lots of ways to market these products. And I have personally have customers that have been on these products for 16 years and will never be off them. These products work. Now, another great thing, those points do not go away. They stay there. So what's going to now happen is there will be additional coming up. So when additional flows and there is now another 1,200, which means a total of 2,400 on each side, another $300 check will be put into your bank account. Those points stay there. And again, when there's another 1,200, which reaches 3,600 on each side, you get another $300 check. When you reach 5,000 on each side, you actually will get a $600 check. That's called a cycle. And at that point, the banks are filled up. They will come back to zero and then start filling again. Another piece that's very important, the business volume does not go away at the end of the month. It lasts 365 days. So you have a fighting chance to build these volume points up. You don't see them crash as many sales jobs do when you have to start all over again at the beginning of the month. So what's your potential? If that's starting to happen faster and faster, your potential would be earning $1,500 eventually every week. As we support the team, we work as a team together, lock arms, and network with one another. And then in turn, we also have the internet business volume, that IBV that works the exact same way. Where does that come from? We have some great partner stores. We have shopping annuity products. So we have lots of ways that we can generate points in the IBV. So now when you eventually max that out within a week, that is your potential to earn an extra $3,000 per week in both the BV totaled with the IBV. Just a little bit better than your average Social Security check. Okay, so again, that's supplemental income. And you know, everyone who's on tonight, this is based on your goals. Some of you might want to do this fast. Some of you might want to do it slow. It's up to each of you individually. And the person that invited you is going to ask you your goals, ask you your why, so we can tailor this business to you, because that's the most important piece. And as your organization expands and it happens faster and faster, again, you are moving closer to making that $1,500 a week in the BV, $1,500 in the IBV. So that could be $3,000 extra dollars per week coming in. Now, we also can generate management bonuses. Each time you see this at the top, and anyone, doesn't have to be the partners you personally introduced to, anyone on your left and anyone on your right hits 5,000 BV, fills up their banks completely, all in the same week, you get a gift of $600. That's right. So helping other people, I know that's your regular job. Every time you help people, your boss comes in and goes, great, I'm going to give you an extra $600 for doing that. Not, this is such a great way. What a wonderful business where the more we help and support each other, the more that we can all earn. That is how life is supposed to be. When you do this business with your heart and you help and support other people, guys, there's nothing better than working together and having amazing people that you can have in your business. And one other great thing, some of the people you're not even connected to in this business, it is such a loving and giving company. Everyone helps and supports one another, which is great. So now you can see here is the earnings, the 5,000 for anyone. Now, if you add up the BV and the IBV, that brings your potential to $3,600 per week with this plan. And just so you know, there are some other ways you can earn additional income with additional business centers. You definitely want to get with the person who invited you. They'll get you some more information on that as well. We wanted to kind of keep this at least short tonight so that you had a pretty good idea, but believe me, you need to see this at least 3 times to make sure, and every time you do it, clears it up a little bit more so that you really understand the power of what this can be for you and your family and your goals. So now I'm so excited to be able to introduce some other wonderful people from the area. We have Jake and Jessalea Peterson. They're from Fort Myers. As you can see, Jake is in the hospitality industry. Jessalea is a property management. They have 2 beautiful children. They are just building a very successful business. They're executive coordinators, meaning they've gone through that pay cycle at least 1 or more times, earning that total of that $1,500, and they are rocking this with the team. So guys, can you share with everybody, you know, your why for wanting to begin your unfranchised business?
Well, thank you for having us tonight. We really started out just we were starting our family and we were looking for a little extra way to stay home with them. And now it's just being able to have the opportunity to help others. So really just being able to help and make a difference in others' lives. That's been really my why
And
No.
and my why was she wanted to do the business. I wanted nothing to do with this when it first started. And thank God I listened to my wife. I think most men and women would agree that's probably a good idea. But I am actually no longer in the food service industry as of a couple of days ago. But it just through unforeseen circumstances, it kind of gave this business has given us a fallback. I'm not sitting there burning my head about just like, what are we going to do? What's wrong? We have this, and it's given us that peace of mind in our lives that we don't have to worry as much.
Love that, guys. And you're a young couple. I mean, how wonderful to be able to find something like this to create that supplemental income and make some changes in your life. Thank you both so much. We're so excited for you, and I know that you are going to be incredibly successful. Fantastic. Thank you. And next, we have Anita Soler. I want to make sure I say that correct. Hope I said that correctly, Anita. And she is a mom and a Mimi. She owns her own small business consulting firm. She is just a powerhouse with leading women. We just adore her. And she specializes TLS Nutrimetrics. She's also an executive coordinator and on her way to building a very successful business. Anita, go ahead. We'd love to hear your why for starting your business.
Hey, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Very good decision for those of you to join us. I chose the UnFranchise Business and the 2 to 3 year plan really because I needed a steady retirement plan. Shortly before I was 40 years old, I had a major life event that caused me to exhaust all of the retirement savings that I had racked up from the time I had started working at 16. And I also chose that time to become a independent small business consultant. I capitalized that launch with that retirement money through a chain of events. And I became interested in this business because of the amazing isotonic system. So when I saw the business behind it and that there was a 2 to 3 year plan that could create an amazing residual stream of income for me and provide me with a retirement, I was so fascinated, and I leapt at the opportunity. I also was looking for an opportunity where I could leverage the skills and passions that I had to advance my financial future and not the financial future of some company, or my boss was getting a new car every year and I wasn't. So at some point, the 2 to 3 year plan made a whole lot of sense to me. This company has provided me, since I made that choice back in 2009, with an incredible amount of time freedom. Just like they said, peace of mind. I have that now. I have a residual income stream being built. I have a community of other business people, like-minded people, and of course, personal growth. I'm a totally different person now as a business owner than I was when I started my business. And that I see that happen consistently with people who come in, join our community, and create their own economy with the UnFranchise in a 2 to 3 year period. So thank you for having me, and welcome to everyone who's considering. I sure hope you'll schedule that follow-up and get your questions answered tonight. Thank you, Cheryl.
Love that, Anita. Thank you so much. And there you are, someone with your own business with a consulting firm, and you realize what the power of this can be for you as a supplemental income.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Anita.
Thank you.
And next we have the amazing Jane Santangelo. Jane is a dear friend of mine from the Cape Coral area. She's married to Dr. Rick Santangelo, who is also a sweetheart. She's a former owner of an integrative wellness and chiropractic center. She's a consultant. And Jane is also one of the local coordinators in the area, which means she gives back and just a wonderful person, and is a supervising coordinator. Jane has earned at least $7,500 in commissions within a 4-week pay cycle. Jane, can you share with us why you decided to start your own franchise?
I can, Cheryl, but first I'd like to say what an awesome job you did. You made me want to be part of this group, and then I thought, I already am. Fun. We have lots of fun together. So I guess for me, about 12 years ago, a nurse walked into our office and became a patient. And she introduced me to products that totally changed my life. I was always tired in the afternoon, And I started on 3 products, and lo and behold, there was no napping anymore. So aside from that, when she sat down and shared with us this amazing pay plan, I realized that we needed to supplement our income, because I realized that as we got older, we were not going to be able to produce at the level that we were at that time. So I was looking for something. So we jumped right in. I mean, this is really, you know, when I look at it, it's like nothing else that I've ever experienced. It's a great company, great people involved, and I never looked back. And it's really been a pleasure and a lot of fun too.
Love that, Jane. And you're such a powerhouse, a fantastic leader. We are just also blessed to know you as well. Thank you, Jane. Thanks, honey. And so guys, you know, you're probably thinking, you know, can this work for me? And the person inviting you is thinking, are you right for the business? Because as we know, one guarantee, if you don't try anything, everything will stay the same. Next steps. Schedule that follow-up appointment. The person that invited you is going to have, if they haven't already scheduled it, they're going to get back in touch with you so they can answer the questions for you. You absolutely want to try some products. These products are stellar. You want to register as a customer. You want to start earning that cash back. It's totally free to do that, but definitely ask the person who invited you about the products that kind of spoke to your heart when you saw all those divisions. You also want to attend a business presentation, which is what you're doing this evening. That is perfect. Remember, you need to see this at least 3 times. I saw it about 7, and every time I saw it, there was something else that would open up for me, and I would understand better how this could work for me. And you want to give this a trial run. We want to help you to be able to see if this will truly be something that will work for you. And the person that invited you is going to be right there with you to help and support you to do that. So one of the questions you want to say to them is, how do I start a trial run? What do I need to do that? And they will go over that with you. Now, what's coming up next week, you want to mark your calendar next week at 7:30. We are going to have Bonnie Hunter. Bonnie is a fantastic leader, former engineer, married, she said, for over 32 years, but she is a giant challenge winner in this company, meaning she is such a tremendous leader. So next Tuesday, mark your calendars for 7:30. You're welcome to invite anyone you want to come on and see this. We would love to have you join us. And this is something Jane and I and our other friend Rebecca, who is also a local coordinator, guys, we have an event coming up. This is going to be on May 1st, so it's a week from Saturday from 9 to 3. The best part is it's on Zoom. You don't have to drive anywhere. And it is going to be Shelley Bowe, who is a director, meaning she's earned more than $18,000 in a 4-week pay cycle. She's a $1 Million Club member. It's a $15 ticket to learn how we build this business, how we are successful with this, and you don't even have to leave your house to do it. So you definitely want to talk with the person that invited you. This would be the next step. You want to get yourself a ticket for this so that you can be online to see. This is what we do. Education is the key to success. We want to learn what we need, and we want to learn that from people who are already successful. So definitely ask about Shelley. You will love her. She is one of the best speakers. And actually, you'll see Jane and I that day as well, and Rebecca, because we'll be running that event, and we can't wait. We're so excited. So at this point, I want to thank each of you for joining, and I'm going to turn this back to Jason, who is our UBP coordinator. We just so appreciate you, Jason. You are such a wonderful leader in the area as well. And guys, thank you all again for joining us. We so appreciate it. So Jason.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. Thank you for taking the time to present to us as already UnFranchise owners and all of our guests who joined us this evening. Thank you to Jessalea and Jake and Anita and Jane for sharing your quick testimonials with us. Those make such an impact in people's lives. We're all real people, all in the trenches together, making a better life for ourselves and the world in which we live. So thank you all for being here tonight. I put the links to all of those upcoming events that Cheryl touched on. Take some time to copy them before we close this meeting. I'll leave it open for another minute or so after we do say goodnight. So have an awesome night. God bless you and enjoy your week.